I'm Greg Holcomb. I'm with Red Point Construction Management, and we are the owner's representative for Deschutes Public Library. We're here at the Redmond Library and going to take a look at the construction of the new facility. Come on in. So we've just come in through the north entrance out of the parking lot into the library, and through this window you will be seeing the automated materials handling system, and that will collect your books as you drop them through the book returns and determine where they go and get them ready for staff to put them back on the shelves. As we go from here to the other side, we're going to enter in the new community room, and for an after-hours event you would enter right through these doors. This space is divisible and can have 2 events going on at one time or one big event in it. It can be for during business hours, after hours. We're going to venture out into the library. You can see all of the mass timber, which is a product that we have used throughout this building. Exposed concrete floors. All of the shelving and book displays will be throughout these spaces here. Lots of big windows, lots of natural light in the building, really meant to integrate the building from the inside to the outside and vice versa, bringing in that sunlight. Behind me, you see the grand stair. This stair will take you up to the second floor. It's wide open, so you can see what activity is going on the second floor as well as the first floor. We'll just take a walk down and around here. This is going to be the children's area where all the kids are playing and having lots of fun. In this corner back over here, this center will be a new early learning center, and it's really adapted for children of all ages to experience a variety of learning elements and things to do, things to play with to help them learn to read, to experience life. We'll walk on around. We have large patios going in all the way around on 3 sides of us here, so people can experience the outside as well as the inside while they're here. One of the things with all of the windows and lighting that we have going on in here is really to take advantage of all the great natural sunlight that we have so many days of the year here. We have daylight harvesting, which is when we get a lot of natural sunlight, the lights will automatically dim through our lighting control system. The automation of all of our mechanical systems, mechanical, lighting, plumbing, etc., is really meant to create a lot of high energy efficiency, as well as creating really nice environments for the patrons using the library. You can see what it's like to stand on the first floor and look up to the second floor. So it's going to be very open, very inviting. We're going to have some beautiful artwork hanging from the roof structure right over the staircase. A really nice gathering place to really see first floor and second floor, and you'll really see how very open it is. The guys are working on the stair and they won't let us walk up it today, but it will be ready for the patrons. One of the elements that the libraries are incorporating are creative areas, creative spaces where people can work and do things, projects, crafts, and that kind of things. And some of these rooms here are set up for people to utilize and work. And they're functional for the crafts, but they're also usable for other things. And that was something that was important to the library, is to create a lot of meeting spaces of various sizes. And you'll see, we went through the community room for big events. Now that you got little rooms for tutoring, for small meetings, etc., that can all be checked out, all for free at your library. So we're gonna head upstairs and see the second floor. We're up on the second floor now, and there's some interesting things that we've done with the building that really help make it function really well as a library. One of the things that we're going to pan down and look at the floor, right over here you can see an access floor, and what that is underneath us is all of the mechanical system, your HVAC, your electrical, the fire sprinklers. Instead of being in the ceiling, they're underneath us in the floor. And this creates flexibility for the library to move things around up here and have less things affecting them from overhead. Another thing that was done in this space is you can see these big metal bars up here. They're queen trusses, and they are part of our structural system that allows us to have this wide open space with no columns in the way. Again, it creates a very wide open environment, easy to spread out all of the shelving, and a very nice place to be in and comfortable. So up here is all of the main collection for fiction, nonfiction, adults, teens, and the little ones if they want to come up, but really centered around that older group. And we have a big open space back over here, which will be really filled with shelves and books and computer stations, a lot of things that everybody can do. We're going to take a walk on down. You can see the stair rail that we saw from down below, and we'll look at it a little bit more. So we've arrived at the upstairs meeting room, and this is again another meeting room. So this is going to be able to hold 12, 16 people, depending on the setup. But again, it's another space that the public can use and have meetings and conferences and whatever function they may have, right off of our elevators to make it convenient for anybody to get up here. So we're on the other end of the building from where we started here on the second floor. You're looking into the co-working area. So this is a space that is designed to allow patrons to come in, spend time working here, some business machines. We got 4 more private meeting rooms that can be checked out and utilized by the patrons at any time. They're glass enclosed for privacy and quiet areas and working space. And right behind us is a space and an area that's really set up and dedicated for the teens, so that they have a spot to come that's theirs, that really focuses on their interests, what they want, and give them a little spot in the library for themselves where they can really get together and hang out. So this is the main stair area, and you can see it really comes up, and again, it opens up the space between the downstairs, upstairs. So all along these windows will be furniture. So great place to come, grab a book, sit and read for a while. We're here at the front of the library where there will be a really big plaza right out front here to really creating part of the civic nature of this whole area of Redmond. So it's our part of the civic patio. Trees, open spaces, benches. You can see behind me some seat walls that are built there, and that allows people to sit out here. There'll be furniture all along the front of this patio area. And it really opens up to allowing people to arrive by bike, whether they're walking, parking, whether parking spaces up front here as part of the street parking. And again, you can see the big expanse of all the windows and all the natural light, the overhang of the building that is really built to help control sun and shade and keep it dry in the wintertime when we do have those few rainstorms. Well, I'm here at the drive-thru, and directly behind me where the tarp is the drive-up window. That's where you're going to be able to pull up, drop off your books, pick up your holds, and never leave your car. This is a new feature that really will create a lot of convenience for the patrons. Here looking at the corner of the building along the front, and what's interesting is what's up on top of the roof that you can't see from this view. It's filled with solar panels. This building is a net zero, which means that we're going to generate all of the electrical power that we need to run this entire building through our PV system, or photovoltaic system, solar system. It's really exciting to get to this point. The Redmond Library is slated to open this winter, so stay tuned for more details.